welcome back to my channel. Like I said in my previous video, this is going to be a travel cruise edition of my channel for this month of August. I am leaving this week, so I'm preparing as much as I can, and I will be trying to incorporate all of you so that you can see how I prepare and what do I do for travel. So I will have videos up as I'm gonna not be here. I will still have videos so you won't miss me. Also, I will try my best to Periscope and Instagram and Snapchat what's going on while I'm on a cruise if you kind of want to see it live. So of course all of that is Lovable Kendra on Periscope, Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter. Everything is Lovable Kendra. If you're looking for me, it's always Lovable Kendra. So today I want to talk about ideas of what to take when you're traveling as far as makeup goes. I know when I was looking for some ideas, I realized there's really not a lot of that on YouTube, like actual travel makeup ideas. So I'm just going to give some ideas of what you could take, and I probably will have a video later on of what I packed and what I took. So excuse, mine's is a bit dirty, but this Shannon XO palette is a good traveling example. It has the eyeshadows. I can tell you this palette a lot. It's not super clean, excuse that. But it has eyeshadows on one side and it has lipsticks on the other. So this is good traveling because you get an array of colors and a huge choicing of different things all in one little palette. Another thing is blushes. There's different ways you can do blushes. I'm just gonna give some quick examples. This Tarteist palette, and it doesn't have to be the exact brands I'm showing you, it's just an example. So if you have something like this and you're thinking about traveling, maybe this will help you pick what you really want to take or bring. This has 4 blushes in it and a mirror, and I always advise bringing some sort of mirror when you're traveling. So if you're the type of person that kind of likes to change your look or different blushes, then this is good because it's small, it's sleek, it's travel friendly, but you're getting 4 in here. Now if you're really blush crazy, you could do something like this, which is Love Flush, and this has 6 blushes but in a mirror, but it's so small, it's so sleek. So you would have an array of choices, but ideally I suggest the easiest is something like a duo, something that gives you 2 choices: a day look, an evening look, a mirror. And this is BH Cosmetics blush. And this way you still have your blushes and you still have more than one choice, but it's very small, it's very sleek, it's very easy to fit into your makeup bag. So another thing that is definitely, I would say you should do, my number one thing to do when I travel with my makeup is my Z palettes. Why? Because as you can see, you can fit in the main eyeshadows that you know you're gonna wear for for the weekend, for the 3 days, or for a week if you're gone for a week. And then by it being magnetic, for me, I was able to put my Anastasia Beverly Hills contour, what I use for my contour, out of this one because they are magnetic, into this. And I was also able to take my glow kit from Anastasia Beverly Hills, which is this one that I use the most, which I believe is Dripping Gold. Yeah, and I put this in here, so now everything's compact in here. My eyeshadow, my contour, my glow, and even if I had like one little blush and I didn't mind depotting it, I could put that in here. This also comes with magnets that you can stick on the back of things that doesn't have magnets. But I wasn't sure if a lot of people know that the Anastasia kit these actually come out. Has the name on everything so you won't forget which one it is. And they magnetize. So that's very, very easy and quick. So an example of what I wouldn't bring really big and bulky, and like something like this. Like this is just a blush kit. Now you see how this has 6, and you might have thought, okay, well the Too Faced one, it was long and it has 6, and I'm like, okay, that's a lot of blushes. I probably wouldn't do that, which is fine, but some people like to have that option. This with the same amount of blushes is just, you see how big and bulky this is? This just, I mean, you can bring whatever you want on your trip, it's your trip. But this is just not travel friendly. So this would be an example of what I would call travel friendly. As far as eyeshadows go, I feel like those are the easiest to kind of, you know, get travel friendly things like I showed you with my Z palettes. Here's another example. You can put just the exact color of eyeshadows that you're going to use. If you are a person that just does neutral colors, then it would probably be best for you maybe to just get a eyeshadow palette that just has all neutrals, like this Naked Smoky palette. That, I mean, it's not super thin, but I feel like it still can be travel friendly. So if this is like your go-to and you love it, it's okay to bring this. If you're worried about the eyeshadows breaking, you could always bubble wrap it. Get like some thin bubble wrap. You can get it from the dollar store, and put it inside of your makeup bag, and it should be pretty fine. These are usually very durable anyway, but if you just want to be sure because it's your favorite eyeshadow palette, you paid a good buck for it, that's what I would do. Everything else is kind of already travel friendly to me, I feel. So yes, lipsticks and things like that are already, to me, travel size friendly. But things like foundations, I know that a lot of our foundation have glass bottles, so you might be kind of wary about bringing one of your favorite foundations that isn't a glass bottle because you don't want it to break. Same thing though, you can wrap your glass bottle in bubble wrap and it should be fine. But there are foundations that come in these tubes that are just as good, and you won't have to really worry about that. Less hassle and works just as great. So like this one is Becca, which is one of my favorite ones, and it comes in this nice tube. This color is Meek, by the way, if you want to know what the color I wear. And this is the Radiant Skin Satin Finish Foundation, and this one is Black Oval True Even, which is another one of my favorite foundations. I have a lot of favorite foundations. This one is Flawless Skin Liquid Makeup in Hazelnut. So these are good examples. There are a lot of companies that do have tubing foundation, so that makes it a bit easier. Like I said, you can take your glass ones, you just might want to wrap it for extra safety. Because I will be taking waterproof ones, because of course I will be on a cruise ship. My favorite one I'm going to be taking for like my formal nights, and then I will be taking the new Urban Decay foundation, which I will be doing a first impressions on that once it gets here. And another cheaper alternative that but works really great is the Milani foundation, and it works wonderful. I've done the whole test. It's definitely waterproof, it's definitely sweat proof, but it doesn't give me that flawless look that I like to have, especially when I'm traveling or going away and I know I'm going to be taking lots and lots of pictures. It's beautiful foundation, don't get me wrong, but it's a particular flawless look that I really do like, and I'm really hoping this Urban Decay will have that look that I'm looking for. So we shall see. Other than that, but like I said, as far as eyeshadows go, you can take palettes like this. What I would advise if you decide you just want to take a palette and you don't want to do a Z palette, where you can choose exactly what colors you know you're going to wear and you want. You don't have to worry about there's going to be an eyeshadow in here that I'm not going to wear. Then you're going to want to choose an eyeshadow palette with at least one pop of color. Even if you know you just love to wear neutral colors, you don't know what might happen, you don't know what might be planned, you don't know what plan may pop up where you might want to put a pop of color because of where you're going or what you're doing. So I always say find an eyeshadow palette that has your neutrals but at least has 2 pops of color in it to give you choice. And this one has a green and blue, and this particular palette is Ulta's Prismatic, if you're just wondering which one this is. And it's friendly, it's buck friendly. But I hope you guys really love this video. I hope this video gave a lot of great information, and I hope this video helped you guys if you are looking for ideas of what would be travel friendly as far as makeup goes. And once again, I want to thank you all for taking the time out of your day and spending it with me. And I will see you all very soon. If you have any questions about traveling, makeup, anything of the sorts to do with traveling and cruising, just put it in the comment section below. I will be doing a Q&A video, and I will try my best to answer as many questions as I possibly can. And I will see you soon, guys. Bye.